Hello everyone and welcome back to the Denver Broncos franchise. It's year number 4, week number 1, and we're going to be facing off against the Buffalo Bills, the team that we beat in the playoffs last season. This Broncos team is definitely improved, but still not quite as good as we would want them to be. Probably not a Super Bowl caliber team, but I definitely think that the expectation is the playoffs at worst. With that being said, let's set our season goal, and that season goal is to make the playoffs. We do have a camp standout from training camp and preseason, and that camp standout is Avery Baptiste. Every year there's players who ball out in preseason that don't end up doing anything once the actual season starts. I think you're different, but it's time to prove it. Never been more ready, coach. I didn't put in all this work just to come up short. I'm here to make plays and help this team win. Avery Baptiste could earn superstar development. Get 2 combined sacks and tackles for loss with Avery Baptiste against the Bills. We've also got our opening day keys. Got to speak to the media. It's opening day this week and a fresh start for every team around the league, and you'll be facing the Bills. I think that stifling defense is probably our best bet, although we know how that tends to go around here. So we'll go through the weekly strategy, and I think that against Josh Allen, the goal should always be to contain the QB scramble. And offensively, I like to just keep it simple with run inside. And these are going to be our focus players currently: DeMarcus Stockton, Dennis Colbert, Cole Langford, Quincy Walls, Avery Baptiste, and Jay Stewart. Let's hope that we are healthy to start the season. Offensively, no injuries to speak of, and defensively, also totally healthy. But let's not waste any more time. It's a clean slate for Denver. Let's get into this game against the Bills. Back once again at Empower Field at Mile High for season number 4. This is the Monday Night Football matchup. So we've got Denver in their all orange snow-capped jerseys and the Bills in their all blue jerseys. It's a pretty good looking matchup. Let's get into it. The Broncos will start with the football, and we are underway here at Mile High. It's Jerry Perry back to return. He'll call a fair catch, and Dennis Colbert and the Denver Broncos offense will take over for the first time this season. It's kind of a new look offense this year. No Javonte Williams. Tajay Spears will be taking basically 80% or more of the snaps. We've also got DeMarcus Stockton, the rookie wide receiver, out wide to the right. A lot of similar faces, but a lot of new young guys taking over starting roles, as the first play will be a pickup of 3 for Spears. 2nd and 7 from the 28, and Colbert will go back to Spears, who cuts back, falls forward for a first down, and it's the first down of the season. And now it is Roschon Johnson in the backfield. You'll see a mix of him and A.J. Dillon as the RB2. 1st and 10 from the 35. It will go to Roschon on the carry. He gets pushed forward and finds 4 yards where he probably only had 2. 2nd down and 6 from the 39. It'll be Colbert's first time back to pass. Wants DeMarcus Stockton down the field, and the first completion of the season for Dennis Colbert goes to the rookie DeMarcus Stockton. His first catch of his career goes for 33, and Denver on the move into Buffalo territory. Making it look nice and simple so far are the Broncos. 1st and 10 from the enemy 28, and it's A.J. Dillon on the carry. First time in a Broncos uniform, finds 7 yards. 2nd down and 3 from the 21. Play action for the Broncos. Colbert can't get the ball off in time, and Russo finds himself a sack. 3rd and 13 coming up for Denver. 3rd down and long from the 31. It's a big blitz coming, and Colbert gets it out quickly to Rashad Winters, back to his original position at tight end this season. He'll be the number 1 guy with Jay Stewart backing him up, and he's to the 6. It's 1st and goal Broncos. From the 6, first down goal to go. And Dennis will get this off to Tajay Spears, who gets inside the 5 to the 3 before he goes out of bounds. 2nd and goal from the 3, and it's going to be a handoff to Spears, but he's going to lose a couple yards. That's Milano in the backfield. Sorry, it's Chad Muma, the former Bronco, in the backfield. So the former Bronco Chad Muma blows that play up, and now we move on to 3rd and goal from the 5. Number 81 is 6'9" Cole Langford. Do we go to him here? No, we're going to go to Jerry Perry, and he holds on in the end zone. Touchdown Broncos. The drive pays off in 6 to Jerry Perry this time. Him and Cole Langford will be subbing in and out for the wide receiver 3 position, and this time it goes to the little man, Jerry Perry. So we'll see the Bills offense led by Josh Allen for the first time today. This team still has Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs on it, and that is no longer true in real life, of course. This is DeAndre Watkins on the carry, brought down by the new cornerback acquisition. That's Christian Gonzalez. This Broncos defense has some new faces as well, but a lot of familiar ones. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Allen back to pass. Finds his man. That one's caught for a pickup of 11. That was Eric Fairley on the catch. He's a rookie wide receiver for this Bills team. 1st and 10 from the 36. It's a handoff up the middle. DeAndre Watkins, and he's brought down by Justin Reed. We found success against Josh Allen 2 times last season. In one of them, we blew out the Bills. In the other one, it was very close. But mostly, we found success by blitzing Allen, but it's been a lot of handoffs to start the day so far today. That's only 1 yard. 3rd and 6. Denver atrocious at getting stops on 3rd down. Does that continue this season? It will. It's Quincy Walls in coverage on Gabe Davis, and Gabe Davis wins this battle. 1st and 10 to the Denver 37. Quincy Walls earned superstar development during training camp and therefore earned his 3rd CB spot ahead of Damari Mathis. DeAndre Watkins will stiff arm Eric Armstead, one of the new DTs for the Broncos, and that's a pickup of 6. Our DTs are a couple old guys. You got Eric Armstead and Leonard Williams. Zach Allen now back to his edge rushing position, which is where he started the series. And this time he blows up the running play from Watkins. 3rd and 2 coming up. Denver looking to get a 3rd down stop, something they struggle with, and they aren't going to get it here. A pickup of a few, which was just enough for DeAndre Watkins. And that should bring us very close to the end of the first. Empty set for Josh Allen, and we're flipping the play a little bit. Allen all day to throw, gets it underneath to his man, and he's 3 for 3 to start the day. That'll be the end of the first quarter. 2nd down and 3 to start the second quarter. Allen calls an audible, takes the snap and looks to throw, fires quickly in the direction of Gabe Davis, who beat Patrick Surtain, and now it's 1st and goal, Bills at the 5. This Bills team, not the team it used to be. Denver definitely favored in this matchup, surprisingly. 1st and goal from the 5. Allen will throw and throws instantly, finds his man. It's Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. 2 plays into the second quarter, the Bills have matched the Broncos, and pending the PAT, it'll be 7-7. I wonder if tight ends burning us will be a theme of this season as well. 7-7 is your score. The Broncos offense back on the field. 1st and 10 from the 25. It's Roschon Johnson getting the carry, and he's going to lose a couple yards. 2 rushes for 2 yards on the day for Roschon. 2nd and 12 now for the Broncos. As we'll go left side, it's Jerry Perry, and he gets a good chunk of the yards back. 3rd down, 3 to go for the Broncos. Can they convert? Going underneath to Rashad Winters. They will convert. 6 for 6 for 80 yards to start the day for Dennis. So the quick pass game been working very nicely for the Broncos so far. Run game hasn't been there quite as much, but Spears will get 6 on this carry. 2nd and 4, and there is a blitz on its way, so we'll go quickly underneath to Winters, and he holds on through the contact. 1st and 10 Broncos again. No incompletion so far for Dennis. When will the first one come? It's going to be right here. Honestly, lucky it wasn't intercepted, as the blitz came, was not picked up, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 48. As we'll look to throw, and we'll go over top for Chester Truman, just out of his reach. Would have been a touchdown for Chester. Instead, it's 3rd and 10. 3rd down, 10 to go. Dennis Colbert back to pass. Wanted DeMarcus Stockton, but couldn't get it off. Pass blocking not nearly as good on this drive. It's 4th down, and Denver will have to punt it away. 6 minutes left here in the first half. Been kind of quiet from both teams, just slow and steady offensively. Here's another handoff to Watkins, and honestly, Devin Bush kind of got pushed into that tackle. It's only a pickup of 1, setting up 3rd and 7. So it seems that we can get pressure on every down except for 3rd down, where now Josh Allen has all day to throw again, but it's punched out. Dante Wake in coverage on either Stephon Diggs or that other rookie. It looks like it was Diggs, and he punches it out. 4th and 7, the Bills will punt it away. 1st and 10, Denver from their own 24. Another blitz from the Bills, and Jerry Perry will make the catch and get 6 yards. Jerry Perry not super involved last season offensively, but improved quite a bit during the offseason. and now is getting his opportunity to shine and is definitely making good use of it. He's another guy whose development trait went up during training camp, and now he has star development, which is really good to see. We are loaded with young talent here in Denver, as this will be the first play to Chester Truman that actually works. Makes a man miss, but then brought down after the first down to the 50. Lots of throws to start this drive, and every single one of them have worked. Dennis Colbert looking good so far when he has time to throw, other than the one downfield throw in the direction of Chester Truman. Hands off Spears here, but it's only good for 2 yards. 2nd and 8 from the 48. So we'll dump this off to Spears, and he's hit very quickly. And now it's going to be 3rd and 8 from the 47, 3rd down. And we'll set up a screen for Tajay Spears, trying to follow his blockers, but does not get the first down yardage. 4th and 2 at the Buffalo 42. Let's see what Denver decides to do here with 2 minutes left in the half. This is a 59-yard field goal attempt for Tanner Brown. He's got a big leg. He's made plenty of these. And it is slightly to the right, and it's off the post and no good from Tanner Brown. That gives the Bills excellent field position to start their next drive. 1st and 10 from the 49, as this is intercepted by Eddie Jackson. One of the free agent acquisitions of the offseason, an old veteran on a 1-year deal. Eddie Jackson comes up big, picks off Josh Allen on the first play of the new drive, and gives Denver an offensive drive of their own. Allen threw it a little too quickly to Gabe Davis. If he had put some air under it, that could be a touchdown, but instead it's a pick for Eddie. That makes it 1st and 10 from the 48 for Denver, and going over the top in the direction of Jay Stewart, who's going to be less involved this year, but still a big part of this team's future, gets a first down. So only a minute and a half remains here in the first half of opening week in year number 4, as Colbert will look to throw, launching one downfield. It's dropped by Rashad Winters. 3rd down and 10 from the 31. Back to pass, lobbing one downfield. It's Rashad Winters who makes the grab at the 5. 1st and goal, Denver. We've missed the big fella at tight end, and he's been paying off huge here in the first week. Now 1st and goal from the 5. Back to pass, and hitting Jerry Perry for his 2nd touchdown of the day. Jerry Perry into the end zone has been one of Dennis's favorite targets here in week number 1, and the Broncos find a touchdown to extend the lead, or I guess retake the lead after the Bills tied it up just before halftime. So the Bills will have 37 seconds and all of their timeouts to get a field goal or a touchdown before halftime. We've seen Josh Allen do more with less time, so I wouldn't be surprised if they make it happen. The first play goes to Stephon Diggs. It only wastes 4 seconds. 20 yards in 4 seconds, not a bad trade-off for the Bills. It was actually 19 yards, but 20 is a better number. 1st and 10, 30 seconds left now. Allen running out of time and gonna take a sack. Down he goes. It's Baron Browning and Zach Allen combining for it. The Bills use their first timeout there. It's now 2nd and 16 with 28 seconds left. Allen out of the shotgun, looking to throw, of course, and throwing on the run, finds Dawson Knox, tackle him in bounds, and that's a timeout used for the Bills again. They're nearing field goal range, but I mostly just don't want to give up a touchdown. As Allen out of the shotgun fires, could have been picked maybe by Devin Bush, but he knocks it out, so it's the next best thing. Now it's 4th and 1, and I imagine that they're going to punt here. They're actually attempting, this is like a 63.5-yard field goal, 64-yard field goal. Kick is up. It is wide to the right, and now the Broncos have really good field position and their timeouts. What are the Bills doing? They likely just gave up 3 additional points to Denver. The Broncos have all of their timeouts. We just need 1 completion and like 5 extra yards, and we're well within Tanner Brown field goal range. So we'll go to Chester Truman, we'll call that timeout, and honestly, we could still run another play. Not quite sure what the Bills were thinking there. We'll run this with Tajay Spears. It doesn't get very far, so I will just burn clock and call a timeout. 3 seconds left. It's a 54-yarder for Tanner Brown. I missed a 59-yarder with him earlier. This one is up, and it is right down the middle. So we head into halftime with the Bills making a blunder in terms of the execution of using the clock, and now it's 17-7 for Denver. The Bills looking like the worst team here, which is the first time we can say that in quite some time here in the Broncos franchise. Here's the halftime report. It is the Monday night game, so all of the games have finished. You look around the league, the Chargers did lose. The Chiefs beat the Bengals, which is a really interesting first week matchup. And then the Raiders lost to the Cardinals. So pretty much as expected, the Chiefs are probably going to be really good again this year. The Raiders and the Chargers might be middle of the pack too bad. The Bills do start with the football here in the second half. They find themselves down by 2 possessions, down by 10, setting up a screen for Gabe Davis, and he'll go down at the 33, a pickup of 8 to start the drive. They have not been running the ball much, and this is another, I think that's an RPO set up by the Bills, and it goes for a first down. Quick, short throws using the RPO so far for the Bills. And Avery Baptiste really yet to be involved. He needs sacks and TFLs. Not going to get it here, as that is Devin Bush that's in the backfield, and it's going to be second down for the Bills. Second down and 10 from the 38. Allen throws quickly, finds Diggs, but it's punched out. Who else? It's PS2, third down and 10. From the 38 on third down, can Allen convert? Throws quickly, and that is dropped by Stephon Diggs. PS2 hits him twice for good measure. Fourth and 10, the Bills will punt it away. First and 10, Denver for their first drive of the second half, and it's a handoff to Mr. Tajay Spears, and he only gets 2. It's definitely been a struggle to run the football today, but the pass game has been working quite well. And on 2nd and 8, we will go to the air. And we'll look for Rashad Winters to the left side. A good accurate throw from Dennis Colbert. And an injury timeout. It is Rashad Winters holding his abdomen or clutching his arm to his chest. He's not headed to the locker room, which is a good sign. That will bring Jay Stewart in as the starting tight end now, as the first string tight end, I guess I should say. First and 10 from the 34, and it's a handoff to Spears, and he gets a decent carry here, a pickup of 6. Second down for Denver. We'll go back to Spears again, tries to break this to the outside, well covered by the Bills, and now it is third down. An elbow sprain is the injury for Rashad Winters. Re-injury risk is low, but I'm still going to keep Jay Stewart in. It's way too early in the season to risk that. 3rd and 4. Colbert back to pass, setting up a screenplay for Spears, and this one's going to work out for a first down. And he gets to the 49, up over 200 yards for Dennis Colbert, having a great day so far. 6 minutes here left in the third, and the Broncos are on the move. It's Roschon Johnson now in the game, tried to cut it back. There was a lane there on the left side, but couldn't get back to it. 2nd and 11 from midfield for Denver. Gonna go to the big man, Jay Stewart, to the left side. It's punched out, and now it is third down. 3rd and 11. Can Dennis bail his team out? He has Jay Stewart down the field by himself, set himself up for extra time and got it off. Down to the 8 is Jay Stewart. Should be Rashad Winters. Instead, it's our other superstar tight end. His name is Jay Stewart. 2nd and goal from the 8 for the Broncos. And trying to go to Jay Stewart in the end zone again, but no time to throw. It's 3rd and goal. From the 8, 3rd down and goal for the Broncos. Rolling to his right, getting it off to Tajay Spears and getting into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. Denver will extend the lead, and they just look like the better football team here today. This Bills offense has really struggled since their very first drive on the day. 1st and 10 from the 25 for them, and Allen will look to throw over the middle. Has Dawson Knox. Should probably keep looking to Dawson Knox because we cannot cover tight ends. 1st and 10 after the play for Knox, and this one is to the right side. That is caught by Fairley, and it's a pickup of 6. The Bills have found their most success offensively when Josh Allen gets rid of the ball extremely quickly, and he's doing that so far on this drive, and this time Dawson Knox was actually going to lose a yard. They'll say he got back to the line of scrimmage with forward progress, but it's still 3rd and 4. Another 3rd down situation for the Broncos defense, and this one is caught by Fairley, and it's a first down for Buffalo. So the Buffalo offense looking good so far this drive. It's a handoff to DeAndre Watkins, met by Dante Wake and one other Bronco defender for a pickup of 9. Down 24-7. I think there's some argument to be made that it's a bit late in the game at this stretch for a comeback, especially with how easily the Broncos offense has been moving. Watkins gets to the 31 for a first down. It's interesting because the Bills' rush defense has completely stuffed the Broncos' run offense, but they just can't do anything about the passing game. As DeAndre Watkins, no yards. Avery Baptiste involved in that. I wonder if that counts as one of his TFLs. I checked the stat sheet. It does not count as a TFL. It's looking like Avery Baptiste's hopes of earning superstar development are dwindling away rapidly, as that one is caught. Quincy Walls brings down Vickers. But it's a first down for Buffalo, and this is likely the last play of the third quarter here. Allen calling an audible. I formation for Buffalo, but it is a throw. Wide open right side. Gabe Davis, can he get to the end zone? Stopped short. End of the third quarter, and the Bills are on the goal line, primed to score. 3 quarters down, 1 more to go. Can the Bills punch it in, make this one close here at the end? In the final quarter, Watkins, though, gonna lose 3 yards. It's Drew Sanders in the backfield. 2nd and goal from the 4. Allen out of the shotgun, throws right side, caught by Diggs, and he marches into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. They'll chip away at this Denver lead. But with the way Denver's been moving the ball and Buffalo still being down 2 possessions, I find it unlikely that they make a comeback in this one unless they can get a very, very quick stop. So here comes the Broncos offense, just looking to kill time in the remainder of this one. We'll get this to Jay Stewart, and he'll fall down for a pickup of 8, and the clock continues to move. On 2nd down and 2, it's a handoff to Spears. He gets the first. Very shifty of him, and it's Garrett Williams with an injury for the Bills. That injury timeout does unfortunately stop the clock. So 8.5 minutes left to play here in Denver. Broncos still with the lead, and Roschon on the carry can't break this off to the left side. 1-yard pickup. 2nd down, it's Spears back in the football game, and he's going to lose a couple yards here. Sent 2 linebackers on the blitz, nothing picked up. 3rd and 11. 3rd down, 11 to go. From the 37, Dennis launching one downfield. It's Jerry Perry, makes the catch. He's not as tall as Chester, so he had to jump up to grab it, but he's inside the 10. A bomb to Jerry Perry, and it's a 1st and goal for the Broncos. He's the same as Chester Truman. You don't leave him one-on-one unless you want to get burned. So now Denver can continue to move the clock along and now are in a great position to exit this drive with some additional points. 1st and goal from the 6. It's a handoff. Tajay Spears, can he punch it in? He can. Touchdown, Denver, and that should be the dagger here in week number 1. Tajay Spears gets his first rushing touchdown to go along with his first receiving touchdown that he's had today. A good day for Spears despite the low yardage totals. So the Bills get a touchdown of their own but give up another one, and now it's 31-14. Comeback looking even less likely as Dawson Knox will make a catch behind Christian Gonzalez, who makes the tackle. So we fast forward to a 3rd down situation for the Bills. From their own 47, this one punched out. Cameron Bynum finding his way into the game, making an impact. Now it's 4th down Bills. They have to go for it here. A do or die situation for Buffalo. Although it's more likely die or die, as I don't think they have any way to live in this game. This one is caught, but not enough yards, and Denver will take over on downs. We fast forward in the Broncos' possession. It's 3rd and 5 from the 17. We've managed to kill most of the clock. A 1st down here puts the game away pretty much entirely. And we'll go to Deontay Canty, who did find his way onto the team. And you'll see him on the field occasionally, not as frequently as Jerry Perry or Cole Langford, but sometimes, and on this occasion, he gets the first catch of his career, and that will be the end of this one. And there you have it. The Denver Broncos win their first game of the regular season in a pretty dominating fashion. The offense looked really good. The defense looked really good, which is something that they never looked last season. In fact, I think 14 is the least amount of points we've given up in basically the entire franchise, and I think every single team scored at least 20 on us last season. There's a chance with the additions that we made this offseason that we may actually have a pretty solid defensive unit on this Broncos team. And the offense just looked solid, mistake-free football all the way around, and it got us a very strong victory. Let's take a look at player stats. Dennis Colberry, 140.7 passer rating, 23 of 31, 74% completion percentage, 330 132 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks on a 10.7 average. Very good day for Dennis Colbert. Kind of a mediocre day for Josh Allen. He's kind of known for these 1 interception or 2 interception games. It's 2 touchdowns, 68% completion percentage, 186 yards. Rushing, Spears 15 attempts, 54 yards and a touchdown. Had a relatively good day. I'd love to see the average more around 4 instead of 3.6. Roschon was really bad and AJ Dillon was really good. So I think that tells me that maybe AJ Dillon should be just the true RB2. Receiving, it was the Jerry Perry show today. 6 catches for 89 and 2 touchdowns. Really good day for Jerry Perry. Now that he's more involved in the offense, I expect pretty regular days like this for him. Spears 5 for 31 and a touchdown. Winters 5 for 77. Missed basically the entire second half as well. Jay Stewart had 3 for 70 in replacement of the injured Rashad Winters. And Chester didn't have to be involved, which is honestly really cool to see because Chester normally has to dominate the stat sheet in order for Denver to get a win. So the fact that he can get 2 grabs for like 21 yards and we can still get a pretty dominant victory by using other guys is honestly a really good sign for the health of this offense. Deontay Canty got a catch and DeMarcus Stockton got that 1 catch for a lot of yards really early on, and we didn't really see him. And you know who we didn't see at all was Cole Langford. I'll switch some things around. I think Jerry Perry was in a bit too much. I want to see more of Langford. Defensively, solo tackles was led by Devin Bush. Total tackles was Eddie Jackson. TFLs, Leonard Williams, Baron Browning, Drew Sanders, Zach Allen, and Pat Surtain all had one. Notably, Avery Baptiste did not get any TFLs. He didn't get any sacks, so he failed his mission. Speaking of sacks, Baron Browning and Zach Allen combined for the only sack on the day, and Eddie Jackson got the only interception. After that game, Quinn Miners has an upgrade, and I remember seeing him struggle a couple times, specifically in pass coverage, and that 74 pass block kind of makes sense, so we're going to give him a pass protector upgrade. Hopefully get a pretty significant upgrade to pass block. He gets +1 to basically all of the pass block stats, which I'll take. So let's take a look at this camp standout. It definitely did not happen for Baptiste. He really felt like he was poised for big things, but didn't get it done. I've improved a lot since camp, but I'm not there yet. He's still a star dev, so he's still on his way to being a pretty solid player. Superstar dev would have been really sick though. Here is the key to victory update. I believe that we succeeded in our mission of stuffing the run. I was really impressed by our ability to stop the run this week. I think we felt the pressure to step up and it led to great things. Yeah, we were really good at stopping the run today. The defense in general played very well. All defensive linemen earned 4.5k XP, and we've also earned 10 staff points, something I rarely spend. But anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll face off against the Cardinals in week number 2, a Cardinals team that is actually on paper a little bit better than that Bills team we just faced, but it looks like the Broncos should be poised for a 2-0 start, assuming that they can keep up that level of play. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I do truly appreciate the continued support. If you've made it this far in the video and you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that sub button for me. We're trying to hit 2,000 subs. But I will see you guys in the next episode where we'll face off against the Cardinals.